Good morning and welcome to our rolling news coverage of today's events. I am Martin Farrer and we have some important news to cover this morning. The biggest story today is the planned walkout of thousands of Victorian University workers in protest of wage theft, casual employment, and underfunding. This week of action is being spearheaded by the National Tertiary Education Union, NTU, aiming to combat chronic casualization in the sector that sees only 3 out of every 10 university positions being permanent. La Trobe University, Monash University, the University of Melbourne, and Deakin University are just a few of the universities represented in the walkout, which is planned for 12:30 p.m. today at the Victorian Trades Hall. This crisis has been in the making for years, and some universities have begun to course correct, with the University of Technology Sydney and the University of Sydney recently signing on to decasualisation clauses that convert 330 casual positions to permanent. NTU President Dr. Alison Barnes notes that decasualisation provision should be a part of every university's enterprise bargaining agreement, in order to ensure fair employment practices for all. She said, "For too long, Australian universities have allowed casualisation and its toxic twin, wage theft, to flourish. We are actively bargaining at 24 universities and intend to give thousands of workers the rights, security and stability that comes with permanent employment." The walkout comes on the heels of recent calls from Independent Senator David Pocock, who said that the Morrison government's decision to lift job seeker payments by $50 per fortnight have helped more people than the Albanese government's proposed 55-plus budget plan. The issues of rising cost of living and issues with rental accommodation add to the importance of today's planned action. Prime Minister Albanese has arrived in the UK for the coronation of King Charles on Saturday, and is expected to have a private audience with the King to discuss matters. This follows the Princess Anne's comments that she isn't sure the King's idea for a slimmed-down monarchy is really a very good one. Let's take you now to the Victorian Trades Hall, where we're expecting protesters from across the country to rally in support of the NTU's campaign. We'll have updates of the day's events as they emerge, but until then, we'll bring you the latest news as it comes in.